Mortimer.
And it's as plain as your nose that he's the one and only, truly original, and the people get to
I know, I'm frightened of catching something terrible.
Yeah, I've got this. It's slightly weepy, but not too bad. Hey, how lovely to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great. And now, I saw you last week at the BAFTAs. You came out to present one of the awards. Was it hair and makeup, I think, you gave?
I did.
OK, that must be nerve-wracking to walk out there. I mean...
terrifying. I'm always so frightened of doing anything on stage because I think I'm going to get some sort of strange Tourette's is going to come over me and I'm either going to run out into the audience and leap on them or punch someone in the face or say something inappropriate.
So, like, the urge is to do something wrong?
Yes, and my best friend was with me, Dolly, and she has it too. She thinks she's going to shout out the word mint. and we got there and we realised we were both in the front row next to each other and we were just sweating and holding on to each other because she thought she was going to shout out mint and I thought I was going to dive onto the stage.
Like, or punch Meryl Streep or something.
Punch Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. I have that urge as well sometimes when I'm drinking coffee. If I'm drinking coffee and I'm talking to someone, something, what would happen if I just threw this in your face?
I know.
And you have to control yourself. It's a terrible thing.
What is that?
I think it's your brain saying these are the parameters you mustn't go past and reminding you.
And from then on, if you did something like that, that's the fear, is that you know that from then on you would officially be mad and your whole life would change.
Yeah. I suppose I've enjoyed that kind of experience already. Let's no, I really don't think... Maybe that's what it was. OK, now, I was very excited to hear that you've been working with the great Martin Scorsese.
Yes.
And the fabulously talented Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio in this new movie. I know it's not out for a while, but I'd love to know a bit about it. It's a thriller, is that right?
It's a thriller by Dennis Lehane, who wrote Mystic River and all those things.
And this film's called?
It's called Ashcliffe.
And what's it about?
It's about a lunatic asylum in the 1950s. And I have to go completely stark raving mad in it, which was terrifying.
You should have just pretended you were at an award ceremony. You could have just said it all out.
I know, well, what's weird is that I spend my whole life terrified I'm going to go mad, and then when I'm actually called upon to go mad, I found it very difficult.
But that must be, I guess, acting mad, because most of us haven't really met mad people. I mean, I suppose you wouldn't even call them mad these days, would you? You'd have to find a polite way of saying it. But,
yes.
But how does someone act? This is someone who's acting out violently, or what sort of guidance did you get given? What was in the script for you?
Well, I got sent a whole load of DVDs, and
Of mad people?
Yes.
What branch of Blockbusters can you get out of? A pretty weird ask.
Well, as I was sitting in my trailer beforehand thinking, I've just got to walk out on... And I'd never met any of these people. I'd met Martin Scorsese in the audition, but I hadn't met Leonardo DiCaprio or any of these people, and Sir Ben Kingsley was in the scene, and I had to walk out and go mad in front of all these people I'd never met before. And I was sitting in my trailer thinking, I wish I'd watched all those DVDs they sent me.
So you hadn't even watched the mad DVDs?
No, I couldn't face it somehow.
But so what did you do? I'm not asking you to do the mad thing now.
Oh, I don't want to remember. I don't know what I did.
You can't remember what you did?
I don't know. I just sort of ran about and shouted things out at
Scream?
people.
Did you spit? Fart? What did you do? I hate Titanic, stuff like that.
I can't remember what I did. I don't want to think about it. Yes.
Pull your head. Was there any hair pulling?
No, I just yelled and then someone threw me onto a bed and that was the end of it. I can't remember really. Let's talk about it.
We'll have to see the movie when it comes out. And you've worked with Woody Allen as well, of course.